Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyahtsales.net. Today we're looking at one of my favorite boats of all time, the Hunt Yachts Surfhunter 29 with a single diesel, bow thruster, stern drive, not the jet drive, the stern drive. And I love this boat because it's fast. It's a down east style boat that you can bring all your friends out on for sunset cruises or afternoon cruises to the beach. And then it's also a great boat for a couple to go cruising to Block Island, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket for the weekend, and a little beyond if you wanted to as well. So, you know, it's a boat you can cruise high 20s, even low 30s, which is not something you can usually do in a down east style boat. That's why I love these boats. Down east boat, you can run fast. Take a look at the starboard side. I'm kind of filming into the sun, so it may look black, but it's actually a flag blue hull. See, we've got Raymarine radar. It has the tall bow rail. By the way, bow rails were an option on this boat. So I just arrived, so none of the cushions are out. I'm just going to kind of show you the boat put away. Still a lot of dew on the boat. So you have covers for your aft seats. The little aft facing seat, you just throw the cushions inside typically. You've got oyster colored non-skid on the white gel coat, which gives a little contrast between the non-skid and the gel coat. That's an option too, by the way. This one has. And now you can see the flag blue hull, white boot top. It's actually the double boot top with the little smaller white stripe above it. That was an option you could get from Hunt. Okay. Oh, and this is the hard top version. Most of these are soft tops because this is quite a bit more expensive to buy one with the hard top. But these days, most people prefer to have that full-time roof over your head to stay out of the weather, whether it's the sun or the rain. Cover for the seat in the back. I'll take that off in a second here. All right, here I'll show you the upper cockpit area with the cover on the table and a cover for the wood companionway. Oh, and by the way, in here we have a mooring cover. So that zips to the back of your hard top and it goes all the way down around the hull and the transom. So you can cover the whole aft area if you want to. So this table is gorgeous. It really doesn't have any scratches. I know the current owner never used it. It just sat stored away. And same for the companionway, just looks really good. And by the way, there's a lot of storage up here. For instance, the covers for those things I just tossed in here. And you can see our shore power cord, some life jackets, an extra fender. So that one flips up. And I think I showed you, but this one also flips up. While we're here, let's look at the helm for our electronics. Original Raymarine C120, which is great unit. I tell everybody, if you have these C units or the E units from this period, just keep using them because they're pretty bulletproof. You have VHF IC M502 with DSC. Here's our bow thruster control. Trim tab controls. Stereo. Some bilge controls. This boat has 516 hours on it right now. Single throttle control for our Volvo Penta diesel. That's a D6 six-cylinder diesel. This is where they put the electric panel. So everything's pretty handy for the helmsman. And you can see a nice helm seat, the same matching tan vinyl with dark blue piping to match the dark blue hull. Nice wood armrest. This chair does swivel around so you can sit there while entertaining. And you have room for 4 comfortably inside here around the table. Underneath the hardtop with opening hatches. And I should mention that all the aft panels roll up so you can open up the back very easily. And if you wanted to, you can even unzip the side panels and remove them. Although most people get by just fine, especially with these opening windows here on both sides and the opening hatches above. And when you're out on the water, there's usually plenty of cool airflow coming through this area with the back open. Here's the exterior seating without the cover on it. Large bench seat. You can seat 4 back there very comfortably. And then 1 or 2 here. Probably 1 adult, 2 kids facing aft. Mezzanine seating, we call that typically. And you do have steps on both sides of the boat to get on and off or to walk forward. And they are real teak. These have been covered with a sea towel. If it was me, I would let that go back to natural. Same with the swim platform. Swim platform has been sea toweled and it's starting to peel away. I would, sand it off and go back to natural teak, which is kind of the proper way. Then it's less slippery on the feet. You do have some rod holders back here, 2 on each side. There's our diesel fill. Oh, you have a couple lockers back here as well with drains, 1 on either side. There is a little wash down shower back here. Hot and cold water. And you make hot water when you're plugged into shore power with the water heater or by running the engine when you're not plugged into shore power. Mention that there is a stereo that works. However, the speakers out here in the cockpit are currently not working. I'm going to guess it's got to be a wiring issue. It needs to be looked into, but I'll just be upfront with everything I know. So that's something that matters to you. You might have to have looked at. We have a galley down design with a galley to port, microwave. There originally was a cooktop underneath this glass panel that would lift up. It's gone. They have a little butane cooktop now that you set out when you need it. Honestly, people probably don't use it that much. You're just going to make coffee or soup type of thing. You got a fridge, stainless steel sink, and some storage. And that's pretty much your galley. You're going out to dinner anyways, aren't you? Opening ports down below. And then you have a good sized bed for 2. The center piece, the triangular piece, does remove, so if you need a little more walking stand-up space down here, you have it. And you can see the cushions are in terrific condition. And there's our stereo head, by the way, and you have storage in here. Little hanging locker. And a lot of storage underneath as well in these bins. So 1 and the big center one, and that actually gets us to our bow thruster up there as well. This is access to some of that. And another storage there. Let's take a look at the head. It's a really good size head. We have an electric flush toilet, sink, mirror, little cubby for shower stuff, and the sink spigot does pull out to work as a shower with a little place to hang it if you need to. I can walk in here. I'm about 5'10", and I can stand up, but if you're over 6 feet, you're gonna be ducking a little bit in the head, just so you know. And it is 3 steps out. Very easy. Very human and canine friendly if you bring your dogs along. Visibility is terrific. The windows are a little foggy this morning from the morning dew. I got here a little too early, I guess. But from the helm, you can see the transom, both corners. And with this Volvo stern drive, you do have full control over the stern because it steers. It's not like a fixed prop boat with a little tiny rudder back there. So between the pivoting props in the back and the bow thruster up forward, it's a very easy boat to control. Walk forward. I just want to show you how easy it is. You have nice handrails on the hardtop and generous walkway, and then we have these optional high bow rails up forward, and it's a nice area to hang out up here. I mean, there's no cushions or snaps drilled through the decks, which I think is good, but you can certainly put your own little foldy seats up here or pads, or you can just lay out a towel. This boat does not have a windlass, but the current owner did add an anchor roller, so it makes it easier to hoist the anchor up by hand. And then here's our anchor with a stainless swivel. It's a galvanized plow style anchor with chain and rode. And lifted up the engine hatch, and it has some air assist pneumatic cylinders. Makes the job a little easier. And here's our Volvo Penta diesel V6 350 with about 516 hours on it. I actually shot the footage of it running on the way over here to give you an idea of the way the hull rides. It's kind of, I can almost pick them out now when I see a Southport or a Hunt. Just the way they ride are just so smooth and steady. There's no porpoising or bobbing. You don't need trim tabs on these boats other than kind of left and right balancing. I mean, I suppose you could force the bow down a little bit on real flat water, but they're just excellent riding hulls. Hunt does a great job of determining the weight and putting the weight in the right place. And this Surfhunter 29, this Volvo Penta D6 diesel, located where it is the right engine for this boat. You get bigger and heavier, and the boats don't run quite as well. And you get lighter, they don't run quite as well. So this is the optimum engine for this boat. Once again, I'm Jonathan Smith with Prestige Yacht Sales. You can call or text me at 860-514-3763, or email me at jsmith@prestigeyahtsales.net. I'd be happy to show you this 2006 Hunt Surfhunter 29.